If your baby cries the second you hand them to your partner, you're not doing anything wrong. There's a stage almost every baby goes through where they suddenly seem to pick a favorite parent. One of you gets smiles, the other gets tears, and it can feel personal, like your own kid doesn't want you. But here's the thing, this isn't about love. It's not about bonding either. It's your baby's brain running a program that's been passed down for millions of years. And once you see what's actually happening under the hood, the whole thing stops feeling like rejection and starts feeling kind of amazing. Let's start with the obvious question. Why would a baby's brain even do this? Turns out, it's not a glitch, it's a feature. For most of human history, babies who could tell the difference between the person who feeds and protects me most and everyone else had a survival edge. A baby who could lock on to one trusted adult was a baby who cried louder, clung harder, and got picked up faster when something felt wrong. So this isn't your baby choosing a favorite person the way you'd pick a favorite food. It's a built-in radar system, and that radar usually points toward whoever's been doing the most hands-on care, feeding, soothing, being there in the middle of the night. That's the setup. Now here's where it gets specific. This preference doesn't show up randomly. There's actually a window where it's most likely to hit, usually somewhere between 6 and 9 months old. Before that age, babies are pretty open. They'll go to almost anyone who holds them right. But somewhere around the 6-month mark, something shifts. Their memory gets sharper, they start recognizing faces, voices, even routines. And with that comes a new kind of awareness. This person is safe, and I know it. That's also, not by coincidence, the exact same window where separation anxiety usually shows up. The crying when you leave the room, the clinginess at daycare drop-off. It's the same underlying wiring. Your baby's brain is getting better at telling people apart and better at knowing exactly who they trust the most. So if you're in the thick of this right now, you're not imagining it. There's a real measurable stage happening in your baby's head. Here's the part that trips a lot of parents up, especially the one on the losing end of this. It's easy to read this stage as, my baby loves the other parent more, but that's not what's going on. Preference at this age is mostly about familiarity and pattern, not depth of love. Babies gravitate toward whoever's routine they know best, the exact way you hold them, the specific rhythm of your voice, the order you do bedtime in. It's less, I love you more, and more, you're the pattern I recognize. And this is actually good news, because patterns can shift. A baby who prefers mom during the newborn stage might prefer dad 6 months later, once dad's taken over bath time or the morning routine. The preference moves with who's doing the hands-on stuff. It's not fixed, and it's definitely not a verdict on how much your baby loves you. So if this is happening in your house right now, what do you actually do? First, don't disappear. It's tempting for the less preferred parent to step back and let the other one handle everything, since it's easier in the moment. But stepping back is the one thing that keeps the gap going. Staying present even through the crying is what rebuilds that familiarity. Second, build your own routine. Pick one thing that's fully yours. Bath time, the morning bottle, the bedtime book. Repetition is what your baby's brain is grabbing onto, so give it something to grab. Third, don't force the handoff during a meltdown. If your baby's already overwhelmed, that's the hardest moment to win them over. Step in during calm windows instead, right after a nap, mid-play, first thing in the morning, when their nervous system already has room for someone new. None of this is instant, but it's not permanent either. Today, we're going to break down exactly why this happens, when it usually kicks in, and what you can actually do about it. Here's the part I want you to actually sit with. This phase almost always fades. As babies move past that first year, their sense of security gets less about one specific person and more about the whole world around me is safe. Multiple caregivers, multiple bonds, multiple people they run to. The tight grip on one parent loosens because they don't need it as tightly anymore. So if you're the parent getting cried at right now, this isn't a preview of your relationship with your kid. It's a stage, a pretty short one in the grand scheme of parenting. And weirdly, showing up for it, staying close even when you're getting the tears instead of the smiles, is exactly what makes sure it doesn't last. So now you know why this happens, and more importantly, that it's not a reflection of anything you're doing wrong.